Okay, alright, so, yeah, my name is James IZ, and of course I'm back yet with another stupid little video here, and for today's video, I decided to watch a Jubilee video because I haven't watched a Jubilee video in like a long while, so I'm gonna watch this one. It's, who committed the worst crime, ex-cons rank themselves, so like they're just doing it based off of, appearances, right? After they rank themselves on appearances, and then like they're actually gonna rank themselves on a worst to best. Oh, not like the worst or best crime, but like the least to, you know, like the less worst to like the most worst crime, you know what I'm saying? Be like, listen, you understand it. Why do I have to talk to you like you're a child? You get what I'm trying to say here, bro. You understand the video.
Oh. He's too jacked. He's in the joint. You got a picture over here. Come on up.
Yeah.
You.
In between?
Something about you. But I think there's a little right.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, you're definitely first.
Stay. You stay right there. Right, put me about. I swear.
Get here. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's fine.
Get in here. I think the girl at the end is probably unsuspecting. You'd probably be over here a little bit more. So I would
like she's definitely number one or something, bro. Like that's a curveball right there. Like she probably murdered someone.
Towards that side, because you don't look like you've done anything too crazy.
Too crazy, right? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So all right. So that's Morgan. I don't know.
Innocent.
I'd come to.
I don't give a. All right. Let's actually get on to what did they actually do. Oh, okay. So like they actually go into sharing their crimes.
Burglary of a dwelling and theft.
Oh wait.
Right here.
I think you two have done serious times.
So yeah, like they did the whole flip-flopping thing, whatever. And then of course the black guy is the most serious crime.
I was charged with misdemeanor DUI with injury.
I was charged.
I don't know.
With delivery of heroin.
One.
Conspiracy to distribute heroin.
One.
And drug delivery resulting in death.
I was charged with burglary of a dwelling and theft.
I was charged with.
Okay, wait. So she ended up dealing some heroin and it ended up killing someone?
Organized fraud and grand theft.
I was charged with the RICO for armed robberies and more.
I was charged.
Okay, so he was a part of a gang, and then he did some
conspiracy to trafficking, and RICO for cannabis.
All right, so this man was trafficking.
I was charged with aggravated assault, attempted murder on a witness, murder, conspiracy, and gun charge.
Okay.
So the black guy did have the most serious crime. Okay.
You gotta go, Pop. Least serious. You gotta go down to the end. He's gotta go all the way to the end.
She's gotta go up there.
I think she should go second.
I think she should definitely go second. I mean, like, nah, she's tied with like the first one. I mean, honestly.
My personal thought is this was an accident. Dude gets high or drunk, crashes, it results in an injury, which sucks.
She shouldn't have been selling the heroin like in the first place, so she belongs behind bars for like the rest of her life.
When I was a kid, I was, a little street dealer. I moved up, and I wound up moving to Florida, and it was closer to Colombia and Jamaica. My main thing was to figure out how to get cannabis from there to here. And I wound up, doing a couple little airplane deals, then big boats, and then bigger airplanes, and it just wound up just getting completely out of hand. It was nonstop for years and years, hundreds of thousands of pounds of cannabis actually. And then I got arrested. I went away for a couple of years and got out, and then got arrested again. I was set up by a friend of mine. He had owed me some money for an airplane that he had stolen from me and crashed. And that's how he put it together with me to get me into doing it, because I told him like 4 or 5 times, no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm done with that. 3 years in prison was enough for me,
Yeah, so I get the whole story, Richard's story here. He did some time for trafficking cannabis from across the border. Now, most people don't take it seriously, but this is untaxed income that he is getting, and like the U.S. government can't tax his income. So I think this is a huge problem. So like he should be locked up behind bars for the rest of his life, attempting to make untaxable income outside of the United States of America. Him.
When I was 18, I was living on my own. I had a 2-year-old daughter. And
you let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. But now you a single mom.
Grand theft.
I started getting in trouble as a younger kid. 9 years old was my first charge, and they tried to.
As a teenager, I got into the drug game early, about 15, 16 years old. You know, I lived in with my mom. I had 4 sisters. I'm the only boy. Well, I watched my mom struggle all her life, trying to take care of 5 kids by herself.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts.
That's that's 2 of them right there.
So, when I was in the streets hanging out, like the drug game was easy. We just stand in the corner hanging out. So I'm hanging out with them, but I ain't making no money. So I decided I'm gonna start hustling.
Like, bro, do you see what I'm saying? That the fatherless household creates cancer.
Yeah, FDIC
Yeah.
up to
Yes, it is.
250K.
He got his money back.
But that's because you got caught.
Thank you to the FDIC.
Okay, yeah. So like, you try to do like some bank fraud shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I also feel like you need to be up more just because, like, that's some pretty serious.
I mean, this dude right here with the hat, that's some serious ass shit. Like, he just, like, okay, so she's 7, he's 6. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then like this dude belongs like ahead of him too. Like, no, like put this swole ass dude, down some more. The fuck did this guy do? That's like, okay, so why is the orange shirt 1? Excuse me, what the hell was his story? What?
Related leading up to that.
Oh, I started young. I started in organized crime at 12.
Oh wait, he was a part of organized. Oh, so he was like, so he's actually like a serious like actual like an organized crime, like in the mob, or like the mafia type shit. Never mind. Yeah, nah, he's one. Yeah, nah, he's one. He's one. All right, let's just move on from that. Nah. I want to hear him out.
Went to the service. Then I got out. Then I ended up being the biggest jewel robber in the United States. Robbed 15 to 18 million. I was hooked up with organized crime. So, but when I got arrested with helicopters, and it was fed because the state I had the mayor in my pocket, and we had the whole town who couldn't touch us. These were daytime robberies. I would go into the store.
You had the mayor in your pocket? Yeah, nah, bro, you need to be put away.
I would tie everybody up. I was, a professional. Knew who was coming, who was going. The cops were coming, everything. The people we had, boom, team take them down, boom, tag. We never gagged anyone because we don't want to murder anybody because if they puke, they die. So we didn't do that. So after, we got them in there. I mean, it was a robbery. I had dynamite and everything, but thank God we didn't use it because we were going to kidnap somebody. But we didn't because that's no statute of limitation on that crime. And then even crazier, after that, I mean, I go away for not telling. So when I go away, while I'm in there, I get charged with another crime for protecting somebody. And then after that, got out. Been all over.
Okay, all right. Well, I see that. What the f am I looking at here? What the hell are these 2 soy boys looking at me for?
In 7th place, we have Zeke with the shortest sentence.
Okay.
In 6th place, we have Dallas.
Okay.
In 5th place, we have Morgan.
So this chick is served the shortest sentence.
In 4th, Camille. In 3rd, we have Will. In 2nd, we have Larry. And in 1st, we have Richard.
For DUI with injury, I was sentenced to...
Okay,
For burglary of a dwelling and theft, I was sentenced to 0 to 5 years in state prison.
Because of mitigating circumstances, I was pled down to conspiracy to distribute heroin and sentenced to 5 years.
For organized fraud and grand theft, I was sentenced to 6 years in state prison.
For murder in the 3rd degree, I was sentenced to 15 to 30 years.
For RICO, organized crime, and Hobbs Act robbery, I was sentenced to 4 12-year sentences.
I was charged with conspiracy to trafficking, and racketeering for cannabis, and I was sentenced to 98 years on a reverse thing.
98 years. Did he actually serve that or something?
months contingent to plea. They ton.
Eat the drug delivery resulting in death.
Okay, so
because
so
the
4.5
prosecutor
years.
said that they could.
I got sent
4.5 years.
I ended
10
up
years.
doing 412.
I wound up getting 10 years suspended for the conspiracy, and I served 10 to 20 years. 10 years in prison, 10 years on the street.
10 years in prison.
I ended up doing 412s duty. You have to do the 12 because I lost good time. Total 14 and a half years.
14 and a half
with
years.
12 straight
Okay.
on the Fed bit.
Man, my time in prison was pretty wild because I spent 3 years in the hole, over a year straight in the hole.
That's just like solitary confinement. That's solitary confinement. You know what I'm saying? This guy was a thug. He was a thug. He spent 1 year just all alone, like in a room, like in a small ass room.
Was abused, strapped down, naked, beaten, peed on.
What are you all talking about?
By guards, all documented, and
calendars day for day.
32 years in prison. Jesus Christ. You shouldn't have been doing that cannabis I know this dude was pissed off when they started legalizing weed in the United States after serving 32 years in prison. Anyways, fellas, bro, if you actually enjoyed this video, I just wanted to let you know that I really do appreciate you for sticking to this video for, you know, as long as you did. And if you didn't make it to this point, fuck you. Yeah, I'll see you later.